Well, today and yesterday it's been a lot of figuring out. I've got that pipe down there sorted now, so that the pump can be removed, and then when I need to, or want to move the actual whole unit, whole pond, and put it in a new place, that'll all come apart. The union valves can be glued in. This one here needs a 90 rather than a 45. That's a rubber boot, so that all this will all come apart. So it'll all transport nicely. And we've started getting up. Got that bracket in. That took me most of the day actually to get that screwed in. And the reason it did that is because the drill does not fit. So I could only pilot hole the first piece of wood, the little bit of plaque that's on there. I couldn't put a hole through this, so I had to basically hand screw it in from scratch. 4 screws. Took an absolute age, because I'm leaning over upside down trying to screw those in. My arms were killing, my stomach was killing. I was sweating like a mad dog, but eventually we did it, and we got that bracket on, so that keeps that pipe nice and level, so there's no actual pressure on the pump. That'll come away, that'll be screwed in. I've just worked something out that I need something. It comes off of there. Hang on a second. I'm going to need another rubber boot on between that and the bottom where the pipe, otherwise I'm not going to be able to detach the pump to clean it. Now I do one thing, and then because if I have that rubber boot on, it means I can loosen it off, and as I unscrew it, the rubber boot will turn around and the 2 pipes will detach. Yeah. Oh man. Right, so that's another rubber boot needed, so that's no. I need 2 for the UV, 1 for there now, and 1 for the skewer, so that's 4 1.5 inch straight connectors. Right, I'll add that to the shopping list. So yeah, we're getting there, slowly but surely. This is a roller coaster, but it couldn't be helped. It was the neatest way I could do it. And what else have we done? Oh, I've started doing the airlines. So what we've got, there'll be a hose pipe go on there. I've checked it, does fit, it's airtight. And then we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 airlines. Those 2, outside 2, the regulators, they are for the right hand, the far barrel. And they're static bed. This one is, these 3 are the moving bed. So I can adjust the static bed and turn it right off for normal, normal use, and then I can undo them when I want the air to go through to clean them out. All 5 lines at the moment, I've got non-return valves on them, so they should be alright. I've got the final one, and that one, this one is going to be for the air disc, which we've got indoors. Yeah, I think it's indoors. Yeah, it is indoors. So that'll be the air disc that sits on top of the bottom drain. And other than that, I'm still waiting on Luke. But the most of my time has been spent figuring this window out. Now, I am not happy that this is only 25mm. I don't think that's going to handle the pressure. So what I'm going to ask Luke to do is get straight down there, and we will do what I've seen on Keeping It Great, the way he's put his window in. He's had the 5cm up, and he's just literally straight to there. Now this one is a little bit out, so I'm going to use loads of MS300 on that bit. Not quite sure where the height's going to be, because I'm thinking if I put it into these 3, 1, 2, 3, cut those out. Can you see my fingers? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, cut those out. Then another layer drop on the top, and all I've got to do is cut out a little bit. If I can't get it cut out, just gonna have a smaller window. Still will be the same size window, just have a smaller viewing port. That might be the one way to go, because it's bank holiday Monday. I haven't seen Luke all weekend. I'm pretty sure he's away at the end of the month. Whether it's this week, comment, I don't know, but this window now is holding me up, because I daren't put any insulation here, because I don't know where this is going to go. And if I do put the window in the way I'm going to do it, I'm going to need some more of these bars. I'm not sure about all that. I'm just going to have to, might have to just put a load of bonding or something down underneath that so it's against it, as it's not against the wood. Or we can either, if Luke does help me and I can get these cut, that would be very handy. So yeah, I reckon the window is going to go in the top 3 rather than the 4 that I've marked out here. So what the hell is that? Where's that come from? That was not there the other day. What the hell's done that? What the hell? Oh well. There's going to be a button here, cover up those little holes where I've punched through a little bit. But yeah, so not a lot of progress, but some progress. I just need to get the extra fittings and maybe the top bit of wood, and then this afternoon I can make that. If I make the next frame, put it on, then I can unscrew the front once it's on, siliconed in, cut out the next bit for the skim up. Yeah, that should be good. And then I can at least put some more insulation on the new top bit. We're getting there. We just need a few things. Right. Let's make a plan of action. I went out and I got this really cheap and nasty hose pipe. It's not great at all, but for an airline, perfect. All it's ever going to carry is air, so that should be alright. Pop that in, pushed it in. It's a nice tight seal on it. And I might take it off and cut it. This underneath bit. Oops. Show you what I'm talking about. Cut this one that's underneath. It comes down to about here somewhere. Might cut that in half so it can go on the other end when it goes into the actual unit. And then we can run the airline from the shed where the unit will sit in the dry. So two of those, these two, they go to the static bed. These three are going to go to the moving bed. Well, they do go to the moving bed. So, as I told you, non-return valves, no water's being sucked back up there. And this one, that is going to be, it's going to go up and over and in and go down to the bottom drain. I'll get the air disc out in a minute and I'll show you what I've got for that. So I've got those out, also got another piece of wood, 3 other pieces of wood to go with it, to make yet another frame to go on top. Now it's going to come up pretty much chest height. It's not ideal, but it's because it's on these blocks. So now I've got that one done, I will leave this bit off. Once I build it up tomorrow, I'm going to build that base, next layer, and then I shall put it in place and then unscrew the front bit so it can then be cut easily so the window will fit. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3 and then 5 cm into that one, and that will be the window. A little bit higher than what I was going to put it as originally, but yeah, keep adjusting, keep changing. That's why I'm glad I built this myself rather than building a kit. If I'd have got a kit, then you can't really change the dimensions of anything. So what's left to do now is tidy up, because I'll get this done tomorrow. I was going to do it tonight, but dinner and a little sit after dinner. Let's get in. We're losing the light. Starting to anyway. So that's the airline done today. Let's come over here. Excuse the camera. So tomorrow you'll get the window. Hopefully, I managed to get hold of Luke. Actually walked right into him as I brought the dog home. So that was great. Actually caught him. So then the next thing to do is to work out how far out the UV is going to be, because I'll have to get it sitting on another pad like that. Put that pad in, screw the UV to the pad, and then connect it all up. And then we just round to the back of your shower, put the lid on, put the liner on. Yes, getting closer and closer. So, yeah. But this, to see this come from a crumpled piece of paper to actually looking something like a pond filtration system. That's bleeding awesome. Especially when you don't think you can do things like this in life. Your brain's beating you up for so long, all throughout your life, right since a kid. Especially when you're made to feel different and you're bullied. Well, there we go. I can do things. I'm not useless, I'm not stupid, I just got issues. But don't we all? Everyone's got some kind of issue. And if you haven't, then you're a very lucky person. Oh, you're a damn liar. And there we go. Enough ranting and raving. Hopefully tomorrow also, the bits of pipe that I've ordered to connect this up and connect the inside, they'll arrive. It'll be a simple case of just pulling off the airlines that I've done. Just pull them out from there. Yeah, just pull off. Oh. Just unclip it, simple, unclip it from there, and I'll be able to move it, work on it, put it back, and start getting it glued. Nothing's glued, nothing's tightened up properly yet. That's all got to happen. So, I don't like the way that one is that way round and that one's that way round. I have to change that, take that one off, turn it round. Turn that one round or turn that one round. Yeah, one or the other. That is looking alright. And yeah, so once we get the UV sorted, we can then start gluing. There's a couple of bits I need to get for the UV, a couple more bits of pipe work. We'll work out finances and see if we can afford some of it, or all of it, hopefully. So, all I've got to do now is tidy up, put the damn tarpaulin back on, and I'll be so glad once I come along and I don't have to do that anymore. And go and chill out for the evening. Just take you over it. Clarity's starting to slowly come back now. Go back a few videos, you couldn't even see the fish when they're on the surface. Down the shallow end you can now see the bottom. So the shallow end's 3 foot deep, this end's about 3.5 foot deep. It's a bit dark, I can just see there's a pebble or something down there, I can see. It doesn't show up on the video, but these guys are looking great. Keeping an eye on Dumpty, even though I can't catch her. She's very, very fat. One day these fish might decide to spawn. That might be a project for next year or the year after. Try and go for a bit of a spawning. Because we did learn that at college. Let's see what I've remembered. Interesting. Alright then, a few bits there to put away. Screws, definitely got to go away. Pick that up. A couple more bits to tidy up. Yeah, you can see the bottom. Well, I can see the bottom. I don't think you're going to see it. It's too much glare. Just about. Starting to see the fish a bit deeper. There's this right. Yeah. Doing alright. Out here, anyway, it's not so much good news. In the go on tank. Put it up, just had a cough. So yeah, not such good news in here, especially with the backhoe. That's the Asagi, there's the backhoe, there he is. As you can see, his tail is under attack from something. Most likely bacteria. I'd like to scrape him up and find out what's going on, but he has got a very sore side. Quite red there at the base of the tail. Just been getting him out. Got him out last night. Got the swab all over him. I can't find anywhere with any methylene blue around this area. Anyway, his fins are under attack. His dorsal looks like it's been through a shredder. And he's not happy at all. But he looks a damn sight better than what he did a couple of days ago. Yeah, I've been giving him erratic, just 2.5ml of erratic per day. Doing a little bit of a water change every other day. Shoving in a couple of tablespoons of salt. I'm going to get him out again tonight, because whatever he's got is also affecting the kahaku. You might be able to see it better. And this is my Dainichi kahaku. It didn't go out in the main pond because it had a split fin, and now I wish I'd just put it out there anyway, because he has got the same issue as the backhoe. And that side seems to have cleared up. What's that sideline? Now you can see just by the benny on the shoulder when he goes that way up. This way. Just at the base of it, there's a slight raised area. It's red. So we gave him a dab last night on a swab and a bit of disinfectant wound. Wound healer. Put some of that on. I'll have to try somewhere else tomorrow for some methylene blue. Has to be one of the smaller pet shops. Maybe the one in Boscombe. Hey, but yeah, slight issue to the edge of his fins, dorsal. The guy right over the back there, his fins are all tatty as well. And I'm pretty sure it's, mind out Neo, I'm pretty sure it's a bacteria that's doing it. His body shape's not great. Possibly going to lose that fish. Couldn't see any ulcers or abrasions on him. Yeah, right out the way. I was looking at the kahaku then. So you can see slight. Oh, that's gone down. That's gone down a lot. A little bit there, just above the anal fin. That side's looking much better, and that was quite a dodgy side. He turns the other way. a little bit pop-eyed as well. So fish normally get pop-eye. 2 reasons: it's either stress from something, or it's organ failure. It normally comes in with dropsy as well, so I'm pretty sure it's just because he's under stress. He's got a little bit of pop-eye. It should go once he's cured up. Now all this started when we put the 5 MBK fish in, and the Benny Kiko went all weird and died, and I'm pretty sure that was sleeping sickness, and it affected Neo here really bad. I always thought I was going to lose him, but he's completely fine now. And he's 1 blue eye and he's 1 red eye. So what I'm going to do now is chuck a bit of Eradicating. All that crap you can see floating around, that is actually what they spit out from the Saki Hikari. Now people say Saki Hikari doesn't cause any mess, doesn't cloud the water, doesn't pollute it. Look at all them bits floating around. Some of it's a bit of poo, but most of that is the undigestible bits in Saki Hikari. I only give these guys about 15 pellets. Just the bigger fish are starting to eat them. There's also, I give them those so they stop eating the premium junior so much, because it's not making them grow now because they're too big. It's only a 2mm pellet. And also give the little guys a chance to get the feed that they can actually take, because they can't take Saki Hikari. They just have the premium junior, and also they have bloodworm. The sooner I can get number 12 out, Neo out, Niyasagi out, that's actually doing really well. He's put on 2 cm since I got him, and he's grow and show, so that's 2 cm in about 6 weeks. The same with the little shower, he's gone from 11 to 13, so he can just about take Saki, but I think he's too small to go out straight away, so he'll stay in and go out when I come back off holiday, probably the end of mid-July, something like that. And we can get him into the proper tank and get him on the Saki properly and get him growing. Kiyotsu will go out. So if the ponds are not ready, Matsukawabaki will go out as well. Asagi, those 2, Kiyotsu, Puricina, number 12 and Neo. I'm going to keep in Dainichi until he's still got a lot of funny film on his tail. It's hard to see, but if I could scrape him without really affecting them, I would do, but because these 2 are carrion wings, Kaku and where is he? Becco, I don't want to be scraping them while they've got wounds. So look at the state of his tail. It's almost just a stump. But we are going to be treating him and treating him and treating him. So he was due to go out, but is going to stay in now, so keep the heat. Regrow that tail, hopefully regrow his dorsal and his other fins. He's looking very tatty, and he was such a nice fish as well. He's lost all his body shape. Yeah, I was proud of him, and now look at him. Well, we'll get you sorted, mate. One fish that's doing quite well is the little Sankey. Now, the only thing, he's got a slight deformity in his pecs. They're not as big or as fan shaped as they should be. And when he cruises, he kind of looks like a shark. He's got like shark fins rather than carp fins. So alright, I'll show at the back. Still not growing. We get these bigger fish out, give them a chance. If they don't grow, they shall go. Find a little pond from somewhere, just teach them. It only cost me £4. So, well, I've rattled on this bit part of the video for quite a while now. So I'm going to go and tidy up, and tomorrow we'll start again with the pond. So, catch you all tomorrow.